The magician prepared to walk through the wall using his mind. As his assistant pulled up the screen, the man actually passed right through the wall. The audience below was absolutely stunned. It turned out that the moment the screen closed, he quickly made a hand gesture. His partner immediately pulled a lever. The floor instantly sank down. That's how Houdini passed through the wall. However, when the king learned about this, he invited him to perform magic at the palace. He had everyone write their wishes on paper, then collected all the written wishes. Next, he had the princess randomly pick one. The wish turned out to be ringing the palace bell, but the king thought this wish was impossible, because that bell hadn't rung in over 100 years, and the rope had long since rotted away. Even the stairs to the bell tower were gone, but Houdini simply opened the window and glanced at the bell. Then he took out a handkerchief and stuffed a white silk scarf into it. Amazingly, he turned it into a rope. He then invited the princess to help him pull the rope. The palace bell actually rang. All the royal family members froze in place. Then they all knelt on the ground, because they seemed to hear their ancestors calling. But this was just a magic trick after all. The bell rang because when he got the paper the princess drew, he quickly switched it with one he had prepared beforehand. The key to this trick was his partner's cooperation. His partner had set up a sniper rifle in the building across from the bell, and put a silencer on the gun. The moment the princess pulled the rope, he pulled the trigger at the same time. The bell rang simultaneously. This made the royal family believe he had magical powers. From then on, Houdini's fame grew bigger and bigger. However, in the late 19th century, with the advent of black and white films, all audiences were drawn to Charlie Chaplin. Even his own partner was no exception. He realized he had to create an amazing magic trick to keep his audience, so he lay in a pool full of ice, training his resistance to cold. The next day he was wrapped in chains. Houdini was going to jump into an ice hole in the river, and then break free from the chains. The scene was packed with curious spectators. Although he was very scared inside, there was only one voice in his head at that moment.
The great Houdini.
After falling into the water, he quickly took out the key from under his feet, then opened the chains on his body one by one. But when he was about to swim to shore, he found he had already drifted away from the hole. His partner nervously watched the river surface. Just when Houdini was about to give up, he actually saw his mother pointing the way. Finally, Houdini successfully escaped. This performance made even more audiences fall in love with him, but his wife had a big fight with him. She didn't want her husband to put himself in danger. To save their relationship, Houdini promised his wife he wouldn't perform dangerous escape acts anymore. He would only perform simple magic tricks within his abilities, though not as visually stunning. He still created the magic of making an elephant disappear, and this trick remains an unsolved mystery to this day. Do you know how the elephant disappeared?